Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Clark here, and today we're going to talk about my 5 brushes here. We got 2 new ones to add here, and this is what I like to call the standard. And as I move up the CQP premium medium firm, but let's start with the basics, the beginning. Here is, as I knock that brush over, my PD101. So we're starting here with the Diane Softy, as you guys are all well familiar with. This is a very, very famous brush, excellent brush. It's not great for my hair because I have really thick and coarse hair, but my brother loves it. This is actually his brush. The only reason why I have it here is because, you know, it just fits within what I like to call the standard, and that's basically a soft, medium, and hard brush by Diane. And then right in between the two, you have the CQP premiums, the soft medium and the medium firm or medium hard, whatever you want to call it. So here's the first of the premiums, the CQP premiums. This is a soft medium. This soft medium is actually is almost a little bit of an enigma, like a puzzle, like a puzzling piece. It's a great piece, but it's a little bit harder than the Softy, but it's more firm than the Diane 8119, and I think that's actually a great compliment, and it's because the bristles are so dense there. So anyway, let's move on to 8119. Here it is, 8119. This is the legendary brush that everybody talks about. Apparently my hair is much rougher than everybody else's because people say, oh, this is the brush for you when you get a fresh cut. For me, I would use this brush on a fresh cut, like under a 1.5, maybe even like a 1.25 or 1. This would not move my hair or do what I needed to do for me personally. But I mean, it is what it is. It's still an excellent brush. I've been using that for the last 24 hours. I actually shot this video yesterday, but I'm only getting around to doing this video or putting it up today. So yeah, that's that. So here we are, the CQP medium firm, another excellent brush. When I say excellent is an understatement. It's a great brush. My only issues with this brush and like the other premium is the curvature. Like if it doesn't fit your head right, it's weird and acts weird. But I'll talk more about that in a moment. Anyway, here's the 8159. The 8159 is another excellent brush. This is my favorite brush out of them all. This brush has allowed me to do the most work with my hair, and my waves have legitimately jumped like quantum. They basically, my waves have been training in the hyperbolic time chamber, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's a Dragon Ball Z reference, hopefully you guys are familiar with. Those are the cartoons that I grew up on, and wow, excellent cartoons. But yeah, the 8159 is definitely my favorite brush as of right now. Alright, so as you guys can tell, so I unboxed them. Unfortunately, I couldn't unbox them in front of you guys because I didn't have my tripod, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. So I'm just trying to show you guys the designation here on the handle. And it's a little bit hard to see, so I'm trying to get the light just right so you can see it. I wish this would have been like a little bit more pronounced, a little bit better. I'm not going to say better, but definitely a little bit more pronounced and a little bit easier to read. The one great thing about the CQP brushes are the CQP brushes, they're proud to be CQP. They have that gold crown and they want you to see that like everywhere. They want you to see that everywhere. Where this is just not as pronounced. However, I do know this is like the newer make apparently, and some of the older ones, especially on the OG, like it's a lot easier to read. So I will say that's, I guess, okay, whatever you want to say. But here are the bristles, and again, take a look at how they're spaced out. They're nice, they're dense, they're thick, they feel excellent on your head. But now look at them compared to the CQP premium the soft medium there. Look at how these bristles are so much more densely packed. And even though they're softer and it's a combination brush, that CQP, they are so much more dense. Like they feel, it almost feels firmer than that medium. But the Diane medium is still very useful because of the shape of the brush, and it's much more of a what you see is what you get kind of brush, and it's much more about how you use it. With CQPs, you kind of have to use them on a certain angle because the way the crescent or the C part of the brush is, it'll brush certain parts of your hair differently as you're trying to isolate one spot. So I do like the Diane as much more of an accurate tool. With CQP, in terms of just getting your hair with less strokes, it's better. Also, as far as the wood goes and the ability to hold the brushes, the die-ins are much better. The wood is lighter, the wood is thinner, and it's nice. Like, it just fits in your hand. It's like a tool that's meant for your hand, that's meant to be used. The CQP brush, on the other hand, it's similar. At least these Caesar brushes, I don't have any of the bigger ones, so I can't comment on those. But these the CQP premiums here, especially the medium firm. The medium firm, it feels big in your hands. It actually hurts your hands, especially if you're using it for, like, let's say a couple hours a day, as I am. But the soft medium is great, and these brushes are excellent. So I'll leave it at that, and that's really about it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe talk about each brush individually in a different video as I spend more time with the brushes. But other than that, thank you for taking the time, and I'm doing this for you guys. So whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I'm also gonna let you guys know what works best for me, and I'm here to answer your questions. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. It's Clark. Check me out on Instagram, Clarktv13, and yeah, later, guys.